go. I'm Joe Horan from the Building Men program in Syracuse, New York. I'm so excited here to talk to you about the big three. Every great basketball team has a big three. In the comments, let's see some basketball teams. Who are your favorite basketball teams? I hope I see some Celtics there. So the big three, right? Let's talk about the Lakers. They have LeBron, Anthony Davis, Andrew Drummond. Or we can go old school. We talk about Magic, Worthy, and Kareem. Or the Chicago Bulls big three of Jordan, Rodman, and Pippen. Don't forget the Celtics, right? Garnett, Allen, and Pierce. Now the newcomers on the block, right? You know, we got Durant, Kyrie, and Harding of the Brooklyn Nets trying to get it done this year. Well, all right, let me get back to business here. So the big three. I had the big three in my life, right? I felt the presence of the big three in my life when I was in high school. I didn't even realize it. You know, I was younger, I took things for granted. In the comments, put down what you take for granted. I took for granted my teachers, my coaches, my mentors, my youth groups, my teams, took that stuff for granted. Thought they're always gonna be there. I thought I'd always have that in my life. And I went to college. Went away to college and they were gone. I lost the big three. I started believing the lies of society. I started believing that I'd be the man. I had to be tough and strong. I thought I had to show no emotion. Tried to fit in with a popular group. I thought I had to have Jordans and Yeezys and Gucci's. I thought I had to be around women and have a car and money. I thought I had to do these things to fit in. I tried to be somebody I wasn't. This led me down to the road of destruction. Dropped out of college, was unemployable. I was isolated, I was alone. Life wasn't worth living anymore. And at the lowest point in my life, I reached up and I found the big three again. So let me put the big three in a context you can understand. When I was in middle school and high school, there was nothing more fun than playing ball. I love balling. I love playing basketball. If you're a baller, put baller in the comments. Right? I'd go across the street every day to the park and shoot baskets. Man, I love playing basketball. Played ball all the time I could, right? And then I was gonna be the next great Boston Celtic. You guessed it, right? 5'10", no handle. I didn't make it to the league. I actually got cut in 11th grade. I was devastated, man. I thought, oh, this is the worst. So then I went over to track. Sorry, no Michael Jordan comeback story here. And my track coach, Coach Smith, was my example of a big three coach. He taught me what the big three was. And so I went there to run track. I was gonna be a pole vaulter and a high jumper. And he said to me, look, there's these three guys that run 800 meters. They need a fourth guy to make a relay team. I'm like, all right, I'll try. He says, good, Joe, I need you to do it. I need you to be part. We need to have a 4x800 meter relay team. I'm like, wow, I had a purpose. Coach gave me a purpose. He gave me a reason to be on the team. I was part of the relay team. Those three guys depended upon me. So I started getting my schoolwork done, turning in my assignments, right? My grades went up. I started saying no to negative peer pressure. I started working out harder. I started running. I had a purpose. There was a goal bigger than myself. Number one, the big three, purpose. Number two, he showed me I was worthy of love. I was not the athletic guy. I wasn't the smartest guy. I wasn't the biggest guy. I wasn't the fastest guy, but he loved me. He put me on his team. There was nothing I could do. There wasn't anything I could prove. There's nothing special about me. He loved me unconditionally. He put me in this band of brothers, some of which I'm in still contact with today. Number two, worthy of love. And number three, greatness within. Coach saw greatness in me that I didn't believe and I didn't see. Here's a true story. We're riding the bus to the Eddie Games. It's the biggest meet in New York State. Big relay meet. Teams from New York, Buffalo, Albany, Rochester all go to compete in this meet. And he says to me, Joe, I want you to run the trials of the 4x400 meter relay and Derek will run the finals. And I was like, whoa, 4x400, I've never ran a 400 before. These other three guys run below 50. They run 47, 48, and 49 for 400 meters. I'm like, Coach, man, I don't want to let you down. I felt like I didn't want to let the team down, man. But he said, Joe, you can do it. I know you can do it. I just need you to run really good trials. So I started warming up with these guys. Oh my gosh, I was exhausted. I was exhausted by the end of warm-ups. But I did what they told me to do, right? I got the baton, I ran it, handed the baton off to the anchor man, and we did really well. Best time of the year. Coach told me, Joe, you're gonna run the finals. And I ran the finals, and I ran with them all the way to the New York State meet. What's the point? The point is, Coach saw greatness within. He saw something in me that I didn't see and I didn't believe. He saw greatness. He was my first example of a big three coach. So in the comments, I want you to put down who are examples of your big three coaches. Could it be a teacher, a mentor, a youth pastor, a mom, a dad, aunt, uncle? It could be a best friend. Who are examples in your life that could be a big three coach? Just write that down in the comment section. Okay, because this is it, right? Let's get some work done here. You are special. You were born with a special purpose for you and your family and your community. Nobody else is like you. Nobody else is gifted and talented like you. You were born with a special purpose. Number two, right? You're worthy of love. You're priceless. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. There will never be anyone like you. You are so priceless, so worthy of all the loves and blessings this world has to offer. You have the superpower of greatness. You are born to do great things, and you have it inside you. You just got to bring it out. Game changer, right? This is your turn. Number one, I need you to work on your inner circle, right? I need you to find those big three coaches in your life. I need you to build that relationship with them. I need you to connect with them consistently. I need you to talk to them. I need you to work with them. Get them in your life. Get your inner circle of big three coaches. Number two, I need you to keep looking for your purpose. What lights you up? What inspires you? What drives you? What motivates you to get going? What is that purpose that you are born and gifted with? Don't let fear get in the way. Stay in the game. Don't worry about failure. All the great ones fail. Find your purpose. And number three, what I need you to do is I need you to do every big and little task with greatness. Work, grind, everything that you do with greatness, right? Pay attention to detail. There is nothing too small. There is nothing too big for you to do. Do it with greatness. But remember, you have a special purpose, you're worthy of love, and you have greatness within. Thanks, I'm glad to be here with you guys. 1, 2, 3, let's go.